Welcome back to proposing to your favorite fictional crushes. Please pay no mind to the lemurs. I don't want to talk about it. Who are we going to get? That's just a cat. Breaths out sleep gas. Did you gas me?
Yawns and laughs. Yes, I did.
Well, I mean, at least he's honest about it. Okay, well, maybe ask next time?
I don't ask. You should have been stronger than that. Laughed and yawned.
CatNap does not know about consent. I had a dream while I was out.
And what dream was it? I love to hear this.
Why did his voice get deeper? That was terrifying. It was a dream where you and I stood at our wedding venue, exchanging our vows. It was marvelous. It felt so real.
Wait, what the? Why do we look like we're getting married? The F crook. Now I can't get out of my head. I'm just gonna keep imagining it.
Are you that upset about it?
No, just confused. But like you are attractive, I'll give you that. Yawns.
Thank you? It could be real, CatNap. This could be our reality. It doesn't just have to be a dream.
You're right, it could be the reality. And I love your personality. You're right, it could be the reality. And I love your personality. Your correct grammar is the reason I love you. I hope I have perfect English, like you, my beautiful, wonderful, and smart wife.
He has such a nice, big smile. Next crush, who's it gonna be? Levi from Attack on Titan. Okay, is this our first anime character? The amount of chats is insane. The captain of the survey corps sat by himself at a table in the corner, and he raised his teacup to his lips. Are you British?
He stared at the stranger dully, having never been asked a more absurd question. What kind of idiotic question is that? His eyes narrowed into cold slits as he sized this kid up in front of him, his expression still remaining stoic and empty.
First of all, I'm 21 and definitely not a kid. Second, this is my go-to pickup line for when someone is drinking tea. It works every time. Every single time. Everyone loves it.
He scoffed and rolled his eyes, the kid's stupidity getting on his nerves. Why in the hell would that be a good pickup line for someone drinking tea? It doesn't make any sense. It's so incredibly stupid. Just get out of my sight already, before I lose it.
Guess you don't want to know the big secret I was going to tell you.
He looked back to face this irritating pain in his ass. What big secret?
Well, you told me to get out of your sight, so I guess I won't tell you the most important life-saving and time-altering secret anyone has ever secreted.
Shh. He gave an exasperated sigh, rubbing at his temple. You're annoying me. Alright, I'll bite. What is it?
We have to go somewhere else. Somewhere quiet. No one can overhear.
He followed behind, a look of extreme exhaustion crossing his face as they enter the supply closet. He crosses his arms impatiently and cocks his head, expecting this big secret.
Okay, you ready? It's a big secret.
He was already impatient, and the fact that the kid was taking so long to get it over with was only further annoying Levi. Yes, I'm ready. Spit it out.
It's like the kind of secret that really has to be kept secret.
Okay, enough with your games already. Say it. Levi's eyes widened with bewilderment, mouth dropping open slightly as he takes a confused step back away from the cadet. He stared down at the other, flabbergasted and unsure of what was even going on. Excuse me, cadet, but what the hell have you been smoking?
I know, it's a very secret secret.
He shook his head for a moment, still trying to wrap his brain around what the kid was going on about. Okay, fine. Let's play this game for a moment. Why on earth would you want anyone else to know that you were out in a strip club?
I had to tell someone. You're the only one I trust.
He didn't know what to say to that. Levi stood in front of the cadet, eyes narrow, but his mind conflicted. He let out a heavy breath and ran a hand back through his hair. So, I'm the only one you trust with this? That's it? Nothing more to it?
Well, yeah, you're the only one I trust. And if we are to get married on Saturday, May 25th at 1 p.m. EST, I want you to love me for who I am, flaws and all, even when I'm jorking it in the stripped club.
It took a lot for him to be rendered speechless, and he stood, frozen, in shocked silence. Did this cadet say love? Him? He blinked several times, sure he had misheard, but he soon realized that the cadet had indeed said that. Wait a minute, back up. Am married? Who the hell said anything about marriage?
I've been wanting to ask you this for so long, Levi. I know I am just a cadet with a big heart and peanuts, but will you take my hand in marriage?
You're serious? You want to marry me? This isn't some sick joke, cadet.
I am seriously serious.
He looked completely overwhelmed by the cadet's confession. He stared at the cadet with an almost blank expression, before slowly responding, his voice soft and quiet. Yes. I'll marry you.
You don't sound so sure.
He shook his head, coming out of the trance the cadet had put him in before. His sharp, intense, intimidating demeanor suddenly returned as he spoke in his cold, commanding tone. Don't get it twisted, brat.
Oh.
I said yes. You should be grateful to me for lowering my standards enough to marry filth like you. Do not mistake my acceptance for anything less than an honor. Understood?
Don't do this. You'll end up like Kylo Ren, Slenderman, and the Green Teletubby.
What in God's name are you blathering on about?
I didn't expect that to go so badly. I'm kind of in shock right now. Alright everyone, one last crush for the day. Optimus Prime. Hi Mr. Prime, I'm Win.
It's nice to meet you too, Win, although you may call me Optimus.
I want you to know that the world is in grave danger.
Please elaborate.
The Earth is about to crash into a super planet called Big Peanut. It is headed our way, and there is only one way to stop it from destroying everything we know and love.
Where is your evidence of this so-called Big Peanut? And if what you say is true, how can we stop it?
The evidence is in the sky. Points up. That is Big Peanut. The clouds clear, revealing a large shadow in the distance, looming over the Earth.
How did I not see that before? The fact you humans haven't seen it earlier. Anyways, how do we stop that planet from crashing into Earth?
There is only one scientifically proven way.
And that is?
For a transformer to marry a human under the looming shadow of Big Peanut. Once the vows are stated and the reception begins, Big Peanut will explode into a cloud of space dust. But scientists have yet to find a human and a transformer willing to marry. We're doomed.
Well, we have no other choice. I, Optimus Prime, shall vow to marry a human to save my adopted planet. Well, if we're gonna do it, might as well look for a compatible candidate. I'm sure we can find a volunteer, right, Winfelly?
That is so brave of you. Who will you marry, Optimus?
Let us see if we can find that compatible candidate, shall we?
Looks around. Every human has now left the public park we are standing in.
What do you look in a compatible partner for me?
Well, according to NASA, they have to have red hair, a green shirt, and their name has to start with a W.
We start searching every nook and cranny for the right candidate. Let's not lose hope now, Winfelli.
10 hours of looking later.
We're both tired and sweaty. You think we're going to lose hope right now?
We mustn't lose hope. Wait.
What? Do you see someone who fits our criteria?
My red hair blows in the breeze, and I tug the sleeves of my green sweatshirt down. What is my name again?
Realization hits me. Your name was Winfelli. Winfelli with red hair, a green shirt, and whose first name has a W.
Say it again.
Winfelli. Your name has the letter
It's
W
not
in it. You have
Winfelli.
red hair and you wear a green shirt. Does that sound right? Winfelli, would you like to be the one? If we truly have no other choice than to save Earth.
For Earth, and for our love.
I never realized this until now. I've fallen for you, and not just for Earth's sake.
Down with Big Peanut.
I, Optimus Prime, vow to marry Winfelli to destroy the planet Big Peanut once and for all.
You're right, it could be the reality, and I love your personality.